tell you, I've always felt that you and Blair had a lot in common.
That is what I said to her. That I couldn't understand how she could hate me so much.
Did she spell it out for you?
She told me a thing or two. But we didn't really come to an understanding until I...
Tell you what.
I can't believe I confessed this to Blair. Until I told her that Todd was the love of my life.
Blair, I'm not using the kids to cheer myself up.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Todd. Go ahead.
Well, you know what? I really don't care what you think. And the other thing is, neither does anyone else. I have legal
Custody. Wow. You've made that clear.
Well, I'm not sure I have, because you don't seem to understand what it means. We went to court.
No, you
lost.
went to court. I was in a hospital bed.
Oh, yes, I recall. And your perfect husband was running from his murder charge.
Oh, and none of that would have happened if Pal Lord hadn't been after you in the first place.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. It didn't stop the judge from making me the kid's legal guardian.
Oh, temporary legal guardian, Todd. And you know what? It doesn't really matter now because everything is different. Right?
What, are you getting divorced?
No. I'm healthy. I'm fine. And John's been cleared.
Oh, congratulations. Why don't you go tell that to a judge?
Oh, I think I might. And I'm not going to stop there.
What else are you going to tell him? Are you going to tell him about your sex life in Landview? I don't think he has time for that.
Oh, but I bet he'll have time for yours. I'll tell him how you were sleeping with my lawyer right before the hearing.
Oh, you think that Taya threw your case?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? We'll find out because she'll be disbarred and I'll have my kids back.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, yeah, Todd. It is going to happen. And you might as well face it. Because the only way that you can win this one is if you were to get married. And that would take someone like Eleanor Roosevelt and Mother Teresa rolled into one. Don't you even think about it.
I mean, we've talked about your feelings for Todd before, but, boy, you never said it like that.
I guess when you think you're gonna die, the truth has a way of coming out.
Taya, I mean, if you feel this way about Todd, what are you going to do about it?
I have absolutely no idea. Certainly not going to tell him. I'm never going to give Todd that kind of power over my life. Ever, ever, ever again.
And if Blair tells him?
She won't.
How can you be sure she won't?
Because she has as much to lose as I do. We agreed to keep each other's secrets.
I thought you said you loved Jack and Sam.
Of course I do.
Well, then why do you continue to put them in the middle of one of our knockdown dragouts again?
They're not going to be in the middle. They're going to be on my side.
You sound so sure of yourself.
I am. I know they love me.
Well, then why can't they love you from here? Their home, where they feel safe.
Oh, this is a safe home? This is the home where you were stabbed.
Oh, and you think your house is any safer? Right. Pal Lord killed Lee Halpern there. The kids were held hostage, right? Remember that? It's not about where we live. It's how you live.
Lived. Pal and Rebecca are dead. Now, no one else is going to get hurt on my watch.
You're talking about everybody gets hurt on your watch, Todd. You can't call it a day unless you've lied, cheated, or betrayed someone you love.
Well, I guess that leaves you in the clear, doesn't it?
And you're right, we've been really busy, dealing with everything with the baby. And, God, I hope we never have to deal with anything like that again. But it's given me a hell of a good reason to avoid how I feel about you.
But now Cole's better.
Yeah, he's getting everything. I know who I am now. And I know what I want.
Blair, I am not trying to keep the kids from you. I just want like to abide by our legal agreement.
Oh, thank you for not saying custody.
I don't care what you call it, all right? The kids are coming home with me right now. Now you can go up there and get them yourself, or I'm going to call the cops and have them do it. Which would you prefer? Who's going to be the bad guy then, Blair?
I really thought things could be different. I can't even believe I considered saying it out loud.
What?
Todd Manning was, and will always be the love of my life.
Mine too.
Say what? I'm curious now. Go ahead, tell me. I won't hold you to it.
I must admit I never would have given Ray a second chance if we hadn't been living in such close quarters.
Changed your mind about him, did you?
You can't judge a book by its cover.
He certainly is not the villain that I thought he was initially.
He is so suave, isn't he?
He does have his charms.
And worldly.
Plus, he knows his way around a bouillabaisse.
Oh, Mo.
I'm just saying.
There is more to life than cooking.
Like family. Like loyalty.
And you've seen the way he cares for his daughter and Langston, not to mention you. Well, he could be the one.
To family. And loyalty.
You know, if you ever need to talk about Todd or anything, I am here for you, okay?
Thank you. Excuse me. Is that an engagement ring?
Yeah. Charlie proposed.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
He's a very lucky man, Viki.
Thank you. I'm lucky, too.
Yeah, you are. Mm-hmm. I don't know Charlie, but it seems like he makes you very happy.
He does, Dad. He really does.
Well, he's probably one of those good ones that I keep hearing about. I need to find myself one of those.
I'm sure you already have.
I probably just pushed him away. I do have a weakness for the bad boys.
Come on, spill it. What did you want to say?
It's just after everything that happened to Star, I thought, well, maybe today you would actually be human.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Well, it's not like you haven't done it before.
Blair, but I think you're the one making it harder than it has to be.
Really?
All right, gonna go get the kids, or do I have to call the cops? I don't want to do that. Do you want to do that? Do you want to put them through a big scene? I don't think you do. Actually, we could make this relatively painless if we just work together on it.
Well, it'll be the last time we do. Jack!
See, now that I remember everything and I know what we had, this feelings make sense. I mean, we were on the verge of something before my accident, and I'd like to know what it was.